G'day, Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on pickleball.com, UPAA implements rule on intentional or reckless targeting above the shoulders. The UPAA, or United Pickleball Association of America, the governing body for the PPA Tour and MLP Major League Pickleball, implemented a rule yesterday, Tuesday, regarding intentional or reckless targeting of an opponent above the shoulders. The organisation considers such behaviour extreme unsportsmanlike conduct, and players who commit violations will be subject to disciplinary measures. The penalty in matches with officials: if a player deliberately or recklessly directs a powerful shot at an opponent's head or neck area, the offending team will receive a technical foul, resulting in a point added to the opponent. There will also be a minimum fine of $2,500 to the offending player. At this point, both teams will be warned about retaliation. If the same team commits a targeting violation, the offending player will be fined a minimum $5,000 and the match will be forfeited, resulting in a loss for the offending team. If the opposing team retaliates and commits a targeting violation, a technical foul and point penalty will be enforced, and the offending player will be subject to a mandatory minimum fine of $5,000 or more. At this point, another warning will be made by the officials. If there is another targeting violation, the team that commits the violation will forfeit the match and the offending player will be subject to disciplinary action, including fines and suspension. Repeat offenders or particularly egregious instances may result in additional penalties, fines, or suspensions at the discretion of tournament officials and the UPA disciplinary committee. The rationale behind the rule and penalty is as follows. While the modern game has become faster and more aggressive, respect for opponents remains paramount. Players are encouraged to compete with intensity, but must avoid endangering fellow competitors. UPAA officials will assess intent, ball trajectory, and overall gameplay context when determining violations, explained the UPAA. This rule is designed to preserve both player safety and the integrity of professional competition, ensuring that pickleball remains a sport built on skill, strategy, and sportsmanship. Second thing to know, as also shared on pickleball.com, Evans upsets Tardio at PPA Mesa Cup. Number 46 seed Tom Evans made headlines at the PPA Mesa Cup, currently underway in Arizona, on yesterday, with a round of 64 singles victory over number 17 seed Gabe Tardio. The 23-year-old Australian secured an 11-4, 8-11, 11-8 triumph in 42 minutes on grandstand court at the Arizona Athletic Grounds. He will face number 49 James Ignatowicz in the round of 32. Evans also made noise in singles at the recent PPA Tucson Open earlier this month by defeating top seed Federico Staksrud in 3 games. He recently signed an exclusive contract with the UPA, or United Pickleball Association, back in late January, following a successful career with the NPL, or National Pickleball League, in Australia. Third thing to know, as shared on thedinkpickleball.com, Staksrud shelves Adidas paddle until we make things right. Federico Staksrud, the number 1 ranked singles and men's doubles player on the PPA Tour, made waves last month as the new face of Adidas Pickleball. After a few short weeks, he was spotted swinging his trusty Yola again in a round of 64 singles win against Ty Parrish at the current PPA Mesa Cup. So, what gives? Anticipation was high for the PPA Tucson Open, Staksrud's debut event with his new Adidas paddle. Surprisingly, he saw his earliest exit in over a year, losing in singles in the round of 32 and mixed doubles in the round of 16. He withdrew from men's doubles. I think it's safe to say that I didn't feel comfortable with what happened last time, Staksrud said, referencing his results in Tucson. So we made a decision of making sure that whatever I'm going to use in the future, I'm feeling super comfortable. We're just waiting. We're just in that process right now. Stacksrud said he's working with Adidas to create a new paddle as quickly as possible, but confirmed he's back to using a Yola, at least for now, a transition process his partners at Adidas Pickleball are well aware of. They're giving me the freedom to keep playing with what I'm comfortable with until we make things right, he said. Stacksrud said he's super involved in the process to create a new paddle, providing feedback along the way. It's unclear just how long this will take, hopefully as fast as possible, he said, stressing that nothing has changed about his partnership with Adidas. It's important to say this is just a transition process, Stacksrud added, and soon enough, I'm going to be swinging an Adidas paddle. Paddles up,